Hey, how's it going? I'm gonna make you a video that shows you how to use the temperature probe that you're gonna use for the vital signs temperature assignment. So, first thing you wanna do, log into the computer. Next thing you wanna do is find the Logger Pro software. It's on the desktop, it says Logger Pro, double click on it. It will load. Up at the top, there is a folder. Click on the folder. This will pop up. There's one that says middle school. Double click on the middle school one. At the top of that is one that says hot hand. Double click on that. That's what your screen should look like. You're gonna take the temperature inside of your hand, like so. Tip of the probe, middle of your hand, close your hand. You're gonna take that temperature for 60 seconds. The computer is recording the data. At the end of 60 seconds, you will write down the temperature. So it usually goes up somewhere between 25 Celsius and 35 Celsius. Record that on your table. You're going to cool down the probe and then do someone else's temperature, okay? So we wave it around to cool it down. Note, hold it by this piece, okay? Do not swing it around by the cord or it will break. So hold it like this, cool it down. Usually takes like 60 seconds to get it back to room temperature. We are recording the temperature inside of our hands because it gives us a wider range of data and it is less germy than sticking probes in our mouths, obviously. So it's interesting to see who's got, hot hands and who doesn't. Hot hands are not an indicator of illness like taking your temperature would be in your mouth, right? So if you have a fever of 102 via taking your temperature, then you're sick. If you have a hot hand, you might have just been outside running. You might have had your hands in your pockets. You might be holding onto a hot latte, whatever the case may be. So don't freak out if your hand's hot or if your hand's cold for that matter. All right, here we go. So I showed you how to get here. You're going to plug the USB into one of those top two USB ports, okay? Immediately on your screen, hopefully, you will get a temperature. So room temperature is roughly 25 Celsius, 23 Celsius, 24 Celsius, something like that. I'm gonna stick it in my hand, close my hand, hit collect. It's going to count for 60 seconds. Watching it count for 60 seconds makes for a great YouTube video, so you're welcome. Ta-da! I made it all the way up to 33.4 degrees Celsius. So now my next job is to cool this bad boy down. Once it's cooled down, you can simply hand it to the next person, hit collect. This pops up. It says, start collection. Now we'll erase the latest data. What would you like to do? I always choose store latest run. That way you can have everybody's graphs all on the same screen. See how there's a blue one now? The first one was red, and there's a blue one. So collect, store latest run, then you can add someone else's hot hand data to the graph. Record all those numbers on your worksheet, answer the questions, submit it to Canvas. Thank you very much. You're awesome.